It's Generation Beats.
This is Nosey with Good Intentions, the podcast.
In every nook and cranny.
This is Michael adjusting his seat.
And Kirk watching.
Guiding your nose.
Guiding your noses today as well.
At every nook and cranny.
In all the nook and crannies.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
We're here.
Mm-hmm.
We made it.
We did.
Just take it. Probably.
That shit loud as hell. I'm sorry, y'all. It's like, God dang, that shit is good.
We're in the midst of
I should have put this in the middle. Oh, well.
a 2 week, actually, we're probably approaching a full month. But for whatever reason, it's rained every day.
I like it, but I need it to be consistent rain. Rain for like 3 days and cool everything off and then stop.
Right.
Not this 45 minutes
Right.
and then 30 minutes after that, it's all gone.
And it's hotter than it was before
that
the rain
shit's
came.
steaming off the pavement.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That shit is getting on my last nerves.
But what do you do with Mother Nature?
You're as good as mine, sir. Damn, my leg's in the camera. Oh, well, whatever. But yeah.
Well, you're going to crop.
Yeah, I crop it out. So,
We love a good crop.
what's our raptress scope for today?
So I've decided to reach back with the raptresses.
Great idea.
It's been a while. Have you ever heard of Ken the Man?
That's a raptress?
She is a female.
Okay.
But her raptress name is Ken the Man.
I've never heard of this individual.
So she's been around for a while. I found a video. The oldest video that I found was 7 years ago.
Okay.
It's a really good song
Mm-hmm.
called Deserve.
Okay.
And essentially it's about a bad relationship.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, that's not where I'm from. But I was only found her like 3 years ago.
Okay.
And
Let me know if the computer stops.
she had a, do you want to, oh, it's on the thing.
It's not plugged
If
in.
you
I
want to
could've put
slide
in
it
the middle.
out, you could.
All right, keep going. I'm just moving the computer to the middle so I can see it, but it won't move the camera. My bad, y'all.
Just
No, you good. Keep going.
pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
My ass is probably in both.
I think you're good.
Okay. Yes, sir.
But he introduced me to a few of her songs about 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
She had had a new album or whatever. And honestly, she's funny. She's, she's got some clever lyrics or in some of her songs. But I'm trying to think of what I had this 2 days ago, and now the day's here, and I was like, I forgot to re-listen to it.
Oh shit, my bad.
I know where it was. But she has several songs. She tends to be independence.
Okay.
And if
INDEPENDENZ.
sort of in that vein of, it seems like a lot of the raptresses are in that vein of, if you're a male and you're going to be in my life, I'm probably not going to trust you. So you can give me money, but I don't want to be hurt again. So I'm not going to actually
care about you.
We don't have to care about each other.
Oh, that loyalty over love shit.
Well, money seems to be
That's today's theme as well. What a coinky dink.
money.
Today's theme of rap, not our topic.
Oh, I was like,
No. It's not what we discussed.
yeah. But one of the lines that she says is, she says the N-word a lot.
Oh, okay, so she's black. Okay.
And so, I can only participate with so many words.
Okay. Yeah, you chose this raptress quote.
Well, I took this deep dive into sort of her music, and I was like, she's actually doing pretty good. You know who's doing really good though? Side note, Glorilla.
Yeah, she killing that shit.
I think she's passing Megan.
But I mean, the bar ain't but so high. I thought you was about to say Nicki or Cardi.
No.
Yeah.
No, Nicki is on a level that I don't think we're ever going to see reached by another
female artist, rapper.
I'm not even sure that I'm going to say female rapper. I'm going to say she's reached a level that very few female artists have reached.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to have another one of those in our lifetime.
I think the age of the superstar like Drake is probably past because we have so much music and so many artists, and we consume music so fast. I don't think we would allow an artist, not intentionally, but we just, because we consume it so fast, I don't think we would even give an artist time to become that.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but that's another
I think Ariana might be the last one.
I'm trying to think when she started, but I don't know.
She's the most recent, I think, for me. Maybe I'm just old. Oh, no. Sabrina Carpenter. I think she's going to be a good one. I think she's going to be up there as well. Billie Eilish probably will be the last one.
Yeah, I know who she is. I don't know her music,
I think
but I know
she's
her name.
almost there. I don't think she's quite there yet, but she's definitely like on her way. Like that's the route she's on. Anyway. But one of the lines that she says, and this is not a direct quote because I'm going off 2 days ago. It's something about when a man acts like a bitch during a fight.
Yes, sir.
She says something about that. That makes me feel weird about him.
Okay.
I don't really know what that means, but I'll play it for you later. We don't.
Teach his own.
But I just thought that was weird because I was like, how do you fight like a bitch?
I think they're talking about like arguing back and forth. Apparently, it's not masculine for a man to express his feelings in an argument. But I don't really want to go down that path. I'm over this relationship debate shit on the internet. We have so many other topics to talk about.
I know, but can we just really quickly...
What do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table?
Here's what's so strange to me. This seems to be very specifically...
Black people?
Black people.
Yeah. That's another reason why I don't want to talk...
And I'm just like...
Let's be divisive. Woo!
I don't understand that.
Yeah, because other cultures don't talk like that.
I'm like, I don't... Oh, she does have a line where she says, splitting bills is for the weak bitches.
So you can pay all the bills by your damn self.
No, just the man.
Yeah, and you women get to keep all their money.
And I was like, I don't think this is as...
It's not in other communities. It's just ours.
I don't think this is as like cunty as you think it is. It's really not.
Stupid, yeah.
Sorry.
Yes. So you can pay all your bills by yourself, or I can pay all your bills. We can be one, and I pay all the bills, but you keep all your money. Or we can split the bills, but that's for the weak. So you want to pay 100% of your own bills over paying half of the bills in a household that we're building together. That doesn't even make logical sense. So let's say the rent, let's just say easy math. The mortgage over here is $1,000. Your mortgage by yourself was $1,000. So you think, not you, but a woman thinks, or the internet, I'm not going to say it because I'm pretty sure most women don't actually think this way, but for the internet, paying half of this $1,000 mortgage is stupid as fuck, and I shouldn't put in on this shit. But paying all of this $1,000 mortgage is the move because I'm a boss bitch.
Yeah.
I'll take 50-50 for $500, Alex.
Yeah.
But whatever. What the fuck do I know?
Sounded good to me.
I would do that shit any day.
Here's what I tell people. If that's what you're looking for, that's not me.
Me neither.
So you can keep going until you find that person.
Yes.
And while you're looking for them, can you pay your bills?
Exactly. Enjoy paying your $1,000 by your fucking self.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yes. I got some more to add to that, but I'm going to leave it be.
Not our topic for today.
No,
I don't think so.
No.
So what's it on your mind?
So why does it seem there must be a hero and a villain in just about everything in life?
Do you want to give me an example?
Yes. You are the hero. I'm the villain on our show. I'm a dickhead. You're nice.
I don't think that's true.
Okay, I'm more outwardly
Who
a
said
dickhead.
that?
I think I'm more outwardly a dickhead.
Did somebody say that?
No.
Okay.
No, I know based on the 3
You're
plus years-
self-proclaiming that you're
Yes, I've
the
said
villain.
it before on here. I'm the dickhead of our show. Like, I say the really mean shit, and I don't think you say mean shit. You will co-sign my mean shit, though. Hey. I proclaim the mean shit.
I think if you go back and listen,
You have some dickhead moments.
more often I say something and you look at me, mouth agape.
Funny or shocking doesn't mean dickheadish. Okay, let me give you a different example. Caitlyn I'm tripping. Caitlyn Clark, Angel Reese. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson.
Okay, can we pause on the
Yeah.
Caitlyn? Okay, Caitlyn and Angel.
Caitlyn Jenner. No, I was playing. Caitlyn Clark.
Caitlyn Clark is the newest addition to WNBA, and Angel Reese has been there like a year now.
No, they came out the same year.
Same year. Okay. So
One was LSU, one was
we
Iowa.
talked about this before in a different episode. I have an update on it,
Okay.
which is why I stopped you there. Here's the problem. Angel Reese is making herself the villain in this particular case because she won't shut up in these interviews.
I don't watch them, so.
So anyway, here's what's happened.
Yes, sir.
So neither Caitlyn nor Angel got picked for the Olympic team,
I did know that.
which people were a little bit like,
Yeah,
What?
because
however, listen, just between me and you, they both got picked for the All-Star team.
yeah.
So the All-Star team played the Olympic team.
How? Because some of the All-Stars are on the Olympic team.
So I don't know exactly how they split it up, but so I guess if you were any player on the Olympic team,
You couldn't part.
you played on the Olympic
okay.
team. If you were on the All-Star team, but not the Olympic team, then you played on the All-Star team.
Okay, so if you
I'm
were
not
both,
exactly sure if that's exactly how they
Okay.
did it. So
But give or
anyway,
take, yeah.
listen, the All-Star team killed the Olympic team. Like,
they had more to play for, probably.
it was embarrassing. Like,
I'm going to look this up.
bad.
Okay.
Yes, look it up.
No, I believe you. I didn't know it was that bad.
Look it up just to make sure. So anyway, so now as the All-Star team, Angel and Caitlyn are on the same team. So they re-interviewed Angel and they went, so how's it going with you and Caitlyn on the same team? Expecting her to like mouth off or say something. And she went, I really like her.
But the media caused this in the
No.
beginning.
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
you've done all these interviews and nobody told you. See, I think sometimes it's sort of like the raptresses and the rappers. They get mad at each other and they've never even talked to each other.
Well,
And it's because their team is talking.
Well, we got to rewind back though. All this started from the media when Caitlyn Clark would in college, when they would talk shit on back and forth, competitive shit talking, not like malicious. The media would paint Angel Reese as like the bad guy, but Caitlyn Clark would be talking shit just as much as her. She would do shit in her face and taunt her. They did it back and forth, but they never made Caitlyn Clark the bad guy for doing it. They made Angel Reese the bad guy. So she does, I'm assuming at this point she just said, fuck it. Y'all think I'm the bad guy anyway. I'm just going to embody the...
Because I remember Caitlyn did an interview.
She didn't get hell for it.
No. She did an interview. I'm trying to remember. It might have been before they got picked or after they got picked.
They just got drafted this year.
I think it might have been right after they got drafted. Caitlyn did an interview and she went, I was doing the same. Like she said,
I was talking shit just like
I was
everybody
doing
else.
the same thing.
But they didn't villainize
This was
her.
a competitive.
Yeah.
And so
It's
they
basketball.
dropped. Well, so they dropped it.
Yeah.
But then that's when it shifted and they kept interviewing Angel and she
fucking with her.
kept talking. And I'm like, girl,
Because she got villainized anyway.
you need a team
Or
of
vilified, excuse me.
but you need a team of people that go,
Just let it go. Well, yeah, that's why.
because
it's like that.
here's the thing. Regardless of who the actual villain is, often it's
Black people.
the white women.
They make us into the villain, but it
But-
don't really be us being villains.
We
Yes.
know. Well, we're aware. We of the community are aware.
Yes.
Most people at this point are. I think we've moved into this thing where we've realized that this is not every white woman. Most white women are
They're going to victim.
reinforced to be victims.
Of course.
And I think there's a lot of white women that are like, no, I'm okay. I'm good.
Where do you think Karen came from?
I hate that they picked the name Karen because every Karen I know is the sweetest person
I don't know
in
any
the
Karens
world.
in real life.
I know like 10. And they are all like would never do any of the Karen stuff.
Right.
They would never like at all. Like there's my cousin married a Karen. Her name is Karen, and she ain't
even like that.
She would give you the shirt off her back in a heartbeat. If she would not, you would be like, what's your name? It's so, but every Karen that I've met has been not a Karen at all. Like probably the opposite of every Karen. But anyway.
I wonder where that came from, but you know.
I would say I have a better name, but whatever.
It starts with a C?
Starts with an S. So, so anyway, but anyway, so I think maybe you're probably right. She may have embraced that. Yeah. But as a viewer, I want to be like, don't embrace that.
Right.
Y'all are from that, regardless of what anybody thought about either of you, when she said, no, I'm just as guilty, and that went viral, that was your time to start over. That was your, you know what I mean?
But
that was your
like,
moment.
Hey, Angel.
But anyway, so she does this interview and she goes, I actually really like her.
Yeah, they probably don't got real beef.
She's like, I think she's a really good leader and I really like being on her team. Which is great. I'm thrilled. See? So, but I don't.
But that wasn't a headline, was it? That she gave her a high five.
Oh, it's all everybody's been talking about. No. It went viral. Everybody's talking about it. No. It was
just happened.
No. Yeah. Not even a full week ago. Like right before the Olympics.
Oh, I ain't been off in like 3 weeks, so I haven't seen shit. But probably.
I think it was like the week before the Olympics.
The only headline I really heard about,
because I think they were practicing.
Yeah.
But the Olympic team's doing just fine.
They just blew out some team by like 30 points the other day.
Yeah. Well.
That's because women's international basketball is not as far along as women's basketball in the States. Whereas men's NBA the international men's basketball has caught up. Not entirely, but there's one point only had like
much
4.
Closer.
Yeah, you got to think the top like 5 of the top 10 NBA players are foreign born. Greek the Freak is from Greece. Joker.
I wish that Greek the Freak was not from Greece.
Well, his last name's so hard to pronounce. It's
what
Giannis
I mean is
Antetokounmpo.
What I mean
Nobody can say it. He's a black dude.
Well, what I mean is he's Greek, so they call him Greek the Freak. Right. I wish his name would have been Greek the Freak, and he would have been from Paraguay. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but
then it would be funny.
Like the Joker, or I can't even pronounce his last name. He's considered the best player in the NBA. He's a foreign-born. I think he's like Serbian. Luka Doncic, he's from Serbia. He plays for the Dallas Mavericks. He's in top 5, top 10 players. The men's internationally have caught up. They're a lot closer to the NBA skill level versus the international women. So that's also why.
Gotcha.
Like we're not blowing out, the men's is not blowing out people by 30, 40 points like they used to.
Yeah.
They're winning, but they're not booting your ass out of there by 30 points or more.
True. Yeah. I haven't got to see any of the Olympics.
I haven't either.
I've gotten to see bits and pieces,
clips,
like on social
reels,
media and stuff. Simone's doing great. Simone Biles.
Fuck yeah. She got a good documentary on Netflix.
I have not seen it.
It's really good. It's 3 episodes. I still don't fuck with her husband, but whatever.
I heard he's sort of dumb.
They met on like a dating app where it's like verified. It's only for celebrities and wealthy people.
Yeah. And
he says he just thought she was cute and clicked her page or swipe, whatever I don't know what the platform is called, but you swipe and you do a match. And he just thought she was cute. He didn't know who Simone, supposedly he had no idea who Simone Biles is, the greatest Olympic gymnast of all time.
Yeah.
He said, I'm the prize. If you get the fuck out of here. Teachers are all right.
Do you think he knows now that he's not the prize?
He's not even a superstar on his own team. He plays for the Green Bay Packers. He's average at best in the NFL. He's obviously much
average
better than
NFL
me.
average.
Yes, he's an average NFL player. He's not a superstar NFL player. He plays on defense. And you don't know who Simone Biles is. If you don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Did they laugh at it?
I mean, I don't know if she believed it. I wouldn't have believed it. I'm like, so you swiped my profile because you just thought I was
okay, cute. Here's what I will say. I can understand.
He's a villain.
I can understand. I can understand if you're in your own world of football, if you don't pay any attention, like
You've heard the name.
What I mean is, I know several people that don't have any social media at all. The only reason that they know who she is because they are faithful watchers of the Olympics.
Okay, that's fair.
But I could see, maybe, if you didn't have social media and you didn't really watch the Olympics, it's possible that you may not fully be aware of this person.
You may not know the event you've heard the name. Just in a commercial.
Maybe. But I mean, if you just heard a name in passing, it may not conjure immediately who you're talking.
I'm sure that he knows I'm sure he's heard the name Michael Phelps.
Probably.
She's probably more decorated. Well, maybe not the amount of medals, but
yeah.
Because I think he only did. Let me not lie. I'm not sure.
He's in this one.
Is he?
This is his last one.
Because he's got like 28 gold medals.
Yeah, this is his. I think he said. I might be wrong. I think he said this was his last Olympics.
Okay.
And yesterday,
he just blew somebody out the water.
Was the team?
Oh, okay.
His
the 4x4.
4x4 relay, and I think they won.
I'm sure they did.
I think, but that was his. So that was his last 4x4.
Right. My grandparents knew who Snoop Dogg was, but they wasn't going. I'm sure they didn't know the name of his albums. Like there's certain names you hear that have accolades and accomplishments. Again, you may not have seen a Simone Biles competition. You may have never seen,
but you've heard the name.
Yes,
yeah.
you've at least heard the name.
But don't act like an. Don't
and
like
you're on
like
a
an
website
idiot.
that is for celebrities or people of a certain tier of.
Yeah.
And if you don't know who she is, but she's on this privileged website, you didn't Google that bitch?
Yeah.
I'm not calling her a bitch, but like just common sense.
Yeah.
She's on here, but I've never heard of her before.
Yeah.
I would Google her. Why are you on this website? I want to make sure you're a real person, blah, blah, blah.
You're dumb.
Yes. That nigga's an idiot. And a villain. But, yes.
All right. I said you're dumb. You took it to a next level.
Absolutely. I told you I'm the dickhead on the show. I am the villain. Okay, another villain. I'm not sure who's the villain in this, and we're not a political podcast. But Kamala and Trump are a hot mess.
Oh my God.
Who's the villain in this shit? I can't tell.
The problem with politics, we're not a political podcast. Here's the problem with politics.
We joke, but we're actually.
If you're voting for, let's say you're voting for Trump, then a lot of those people, without even reading anything about Kamala, are like, she's the bad guy. And people that are voting for Kamala, a lot of them probably don't really read anything, because, Trump's a little, he's been around for a while. Yeah. Then they think he's the villain. So it's not even like
it's not a research point of view.
Me and my sister had this conversation recently when it was just me and her. It was one of those rare moments when it was just me and her. And, she's told me, how she's voting. And I told her, I said, here's my issue. The problem that I have
Trump,
with,
isn't she?
Well, the problem that I have I'm not blaming Trump, but since Trump entered the race the first time, when he won,
he's stirred up a whole bunch of hate stuff.
It is horrible.
Yes.
People are not even speaking to each other. They can't even have a conversation with each other.
Because it's giving people the green light to be really hateful to each other.
And not with no justification.
No.
With no justification whatsoever. And then it's this whole thing of like, I told my sister, I said the thing that scares me is it's such a large group of people that are blindly following whatever he says.
Yeah.
It would be one thing. I was like, there are a handful of people that are like, listen, out of the craziness, here's the policies that keep coming up. And these are the things that I think would be really helpful for our country. And those are what I want to vote for. But those are like 0.1% of people.
Yeah.
And I said, that's my problem.
Yeah.
Is
make an informed vote, not a emotional vote.
Right. And it's
whoever
very,
you vote for.
Like, I love my dad, but my dad is this political party is the savior of the world, and this political party is evil.
Yeah.
And it all stems from 45 years ago, he didn't get a job that he wanted, and the person that didn't give him the job was a evil party member and didn't give him the job because he was a heaven party member.
I got one
45 years ago.
It happens
and
on-
it's been the same since.
It happens on this side too, though. Black people vote Democrat. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat. We vote Democrat straight down the card because that's what we've been told to do for years and years and years. The Democratic, neither party does shit for black people. If you want the truth,
For anybody.
yes, they do. They do some.
They're all friends with each other.
Yeah, they drink beer and take shots and smoke
Go to
cigars.
go to each other's birthday parties,
Yeah.
kids' birthday. Like
On
I think,
TV, they're not friends.
right. It is a performance.
But my thing is, like, for Obama and Kamala, they had her in an interview and they called her out, or her as well as these last, if you roll Obama into it as well, the last 12 years.
Okay.
And they said, are you going to do anything for black people? She said, I can't do just, I'm paraphrasing. She basically said, I'm not just the vice president, or we're not just the president and vice president of black people. But they have passed laws specifically for gay people, specifically for Native Americans, specifically for, I forgot exactly what the Japanese thing was called, but they've done it for several groups, but they won't do anything for black people. But the Republicans don't do shit for black people either. So to me, we vote blindly as well. We're like, Democrats all the way down, but we don't get anything for it.
Yeah.
So why are we screaming and hollering the other side as the villains? We vote blindly as well. If you think I'm joking, we'll have a conversation about it in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. But it's just the truth.
Click the notification bell.
Yes. So it's kind of, all of it's stupid.
Oh yeah.
My
it's
cousin
nuts.
and I got in, not like cussing each other out. I don't know if I ever talked about it on here like a couple years ago. We got into it. It's me, my cousin, and my girl cousin, and my boy cousin's wife, my cousin-in-law. And they were like, why you don't vote? And they start going off why I didn't vote. Because I know that voting does something, because if it didn't, the government wouldn't try so hard to suppress votes. So I do know that voting does do something.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite sure what it does on a presidential level. I know locally it does make a difference, because those are the people that control a lot of the shit around you.
Yeah.
In your main character story.
Yeah.
But the presidential level, I'm not quite sure what it does. I do know it does something, because again, if it didn't do anything, you wouldn't be trying to stop me from doing it.
Right.
So I am aware that there is something to it.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite sure what has ever changed in my life, no matter who's been the president.
Pretty much.
For me specifically.
Yeah. Same.
I'm not a woman, so I've never really had to fight for my abortion rights or pro-choice or pro-life.
Yeah.
None of that. But just being honest, they're both kind of shitty villains to me.
Yeah. I wonder, just a general question. We don't have to go down this, but sort of on the hero villain train. For gay people, there were actually specific things.
We don't get anything.
Well, what I mean is, like, there's this might sound stupid. Let me work through it. I don't think that there was, since slavery ended,
Yeah.
I don't think there's been a time where black people couldn't get married.
No, of course not.
Like, so that was like a specific
Yeah,
right
only
that
time
literally gay people could not do.
Right. The only marriage
So I
type
think
thing
that was like
interracial
a-
marriage. But outside of that, yeah, we can all get married.
Which changed.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
something. But so that was a very specific thing, like everybody can get married except for this group of people.
Right.
That's an easy fix.
You don't want that stress? Get married.
Right. That was sort of an easy fix of, okay, marriage equality. Great. That fixes it for everybody. Everybody's now on an equal footing. I mean, there's still plenty of states where somebody can fire me tomorrow for being gay.
Really?
Oh yeah. Plenty of states. And
No cause
you can't be fired for
termination,
being
yeah.
black.
Oh, yeah. They'll find a way to do it.
What
but
I
they
mean
won't
is,
say, because
correct.
you're black.
Oh yeah, but they can say, well, you're a queer.
Right.
Bye-bye. But yeah, they'll but they have to find another
Yeah,
way.
there's a loophole. Yeah.
So I wonder if maybe there's just not something so blatantly specific.
I don't think there's any win-win on either side of this shit.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a real shit show for the next 4 years.
Oh my God.
No matter who it is.
I think, unfortunately, it's going to be a shit show for the rest of our lives.
Pretty much. And I'm going to keep chugging right along till 102.
Correct.
But I guess we could leave specifically politics at this. I lost my train of thought trying to say the word correctly.
But they're all friends. If you're out there
Yes.
and you don't think that they're friends, they're all friends.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Did you... Excuse me. That's what I had to say. No.
Yeah.
No.
That wrapped it up.
But did you notice that Trump doesn't want to debate Kamala now?
There's no telling.
I just find that interesting. And Biden, I'm kind of glad he stepped down. That nigga's old.
Okay, here's
He's
the thing.
old as a motherfucker.
Whether you like him or not, I don't care.
He's just old.
I appreciate him stepping down.
Yeah. That could be called ageism or whatever. He's old as fuck. And
I think that
he's not all the way there anymore.
Him realizing.
You think he realized? You think his handlers were like, sit your ass down. Come over
somebody, if he didn't realize it on his own, whoever you are out there that sat down with him and went, are you sure you can do another 4 years of this?
Shit?
And he went, you're probably right, I can't. Thank you.
Because Obama,
that's so much.
Black don't crack. But them last 4 years drained the shit out of his ass.
God.
He started with no gray hairs.
Well, it's the same with Trump. I mean, they're similar ages.
Are they?
I'm looking at
Why
Trump
does Biden
like,
look so lost?
are you sure?
Biden looks lost.
I think we all age in different rates. But you also have to remember that Biden was the vice president for 8 years.
The vice president don't do shit.
But what I mean is he already had
Some
that
political
level of stress.
I don't think vice presidents do shit. But
You know
I
what I
get
mean?
what you're saying, yeah. Spotlight at least, yeah.
Yeah. So he already had 8 years of that. Trump's only had 4.
Oh, yeah. And Trump hasn't been a politician for 30, 40 years. Yeah,
Also
that's true,
that.
yeah.
But,
he's been chilling being a billionaire, so yeah. That's pretty stress-free.
Right, pretty much. But I also look at Trump in the not in the same.
He don't give
level,
off. I'm not all the way there.
But I'm also like, you're old too.
But Biden's like 70 something, ain't he?
I think they're both in their 80s.
I don't know. Let me check. This is the one time I do want to
go ahead and check. Yeah. I think they're both in their 80s. But I do feel like like maybe you both should really look at this and think about it, because I'm like And the other part of me is like a lot of the people.
He's 78. Damn. Okay. Let's see how Biden. He looked like he's 200 years old.
I think he's 80. I think Trump's 78, which is
Biden's 81. It came right up.
Yeah. As I was about to say.
Trump don't look 80. He don't move and act like he's 81. Biden look like he finna fall over and die. And they're, what did I say, 78 and 81?
Yeah.
They're 2 to 3 years apart. Yeah. But Biden looks like he's 212.
Well, he also just come off he's currently the president.
Yeah.
So we're also looking at him at the end of his presidency.
I don't give a shit. He looked like he's about to die.
Trump has had 3 years to recoup from his.
He done hit some fountains of youth and Chile and got some coochie.
Well, he's got money.
They both got money.
When you've got money,
been stressing, yeah.
When you've got money, that's a whole different league. But anyway,
yeah, because Biden is like, God damn, these motherfuckers getting on my nerves.
Well, so like, just real quickly to shift back to our hero and villain, pickleball.
Okay.
So currently there is a male goat and a female goat of pickleball.
Okay.
Pro pickleball.
I think it's too early to have one, but that's just my opinion.
Well,
I'm not that versed in pickleball, but I don't think it's been around for 40, 50 years as far as mainstream.
It has. Oh, well, no. I think part of it is because at this point, there's been enough time
that these two individuals have
for high-level athletes to compete at a high level in pickleball.
Okay, gotcha.
And this guy and this girl are still rising above the rest.
I'm coming for the crown. Fuck both of them.
Well, everybody wants to beat them because they're the best. Yeah. So anyway, the male is Ben Johns, and the female is Anna Lee Waters.
Well, that sounds like an actress. Anna Lee Waters.
Well, her mom is Lee Waters.
Who's that?
Well, no. So her mom is also a professional pickleball player. But her name is Lee Waters, and the daughter's name is Anna Lee Waters.
Is that a female version of Junior?
I guess. I guess.
He's their own.
So anyway, so currently, Ben is still the best male player. Ben is still the best player, period.
Oh, okay.
I know that we're supposed to like specify male. Here's the thing. Female sports have come a long way in a lot of recent years.
Yes, sir.
It's still, I don't know how we're ever going to.
It's just that, look.
In sports that have a male
and a female
group
equivalent,
and a female group, I don't know. Like Anna Lee, as good as she is, she ain't beating Ben.
Yeah, it's just like basketball. And you can crucify me, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But I'm not even going to use... I'm going to do... Even LeBron at this current age. Asia Wilson is the best women's NBA player currently. Okay. Not the greatest ever, but she's won like the last 3 MVP. She's nice.
Okay.
She is not going to beat LeBron.
Okay.
Let's just be honest with what I said.
Right.
But that doesn't mean she sucks because she can't beat LeBron.
Right.
She is the best in her sport, in her lane.
Right.
LeBron is the best. Well, Joker's the best right now, but whatever. LeBron is one of the best in his lane.
Yeah.
And that doesn't diminish her because she can't beat LeBron.
Right.
But because of the internet, we're like, oh my God, it's so offensive to say that. No, she is not going to beat LeBron, but if it was a 5-on-5 game, she's going to score points.
Right.
She's not going to be like, damn, I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
She's going to get hers too, but LeBron is going to get more of his. Yeah. It's just the truth.
Like, they have played against each other.
Was it terrible?
So, Ben has won more times that they've played against each other than she's won against him. So normally it's because they play what's called mixed doubles.
Right.
One male, one female. So Ben and Anna Lee play together in mixed doubles 99% of the time. They have both, they as a partnership, I think they've only lost like 6 times.
But the catch with that is, though, for me would be if say I'm Ben and Miss Anna Lee Waters was on the other team with another dude. If my female, I'm sure she doesn't suck, but if she's not as good as Anna Lee Waters and she's the one causing us to lose, I'm not going to feel like I lost. I'm like, this bitch over here was bumming. Or if the dude over there sucks and I'm kicking his ass, she might be like, this motherfucker sucks.
Right.
Not sucks as sucks compared to Ben across the net.
Right. So therein lies sort of part of the issue.
Yeah.
So what's happened recently is...
They never did one for fun, just them.
The men...
One-on-one?
No, they could...
for fun, not televised.
They have not. They have not.
That's what they should do. And just don't tell nobody.
I think the problem is as soon as they do...
Somebody's going to find out.
Then it becomes a thing.
What you mean?
It's sort of like Serena Williams never played Roger Federer one-on-one. Singles.
They played mixed doubles, I'm assuming.
But they played against each other in mixed doubles.
Okay.
And
that's still not, that's not the equivalent to me of playing against somebody one-on-one.
She would hit a ball to him and he would hit one back. And it was very clear that as powerful as Serena is, it wasn't as powerful as him.
Oh, you could see it.
You could see it on the screen.
Serena is known for her serve. And
correct.
Power. Yeah. So for you to be like, that motherfucker's strong.
So he aced her multiple times. She never aced him.
Okay,
but she got close twice.
Okay.
But again, it does not diminish her at all.
No, of course, she's the greatest female tennis player of all time.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't even think you could really argue it. Honestly, though, sometimes I think Venus could have been just as good if her dad had started her career with. Venus is going to be amazing, but Serena's going to be the best.
You a mess.
So anyway, all that to say, they are the most known pickleball players as well. Like,
they're not just good; they're also known.
They're also known. They're anytime that there's like extra coverage, like an ESPN level coverage or Tennis Channel level coverage, like these networks that have a lot of viewers, that one of them is going to be on the court.
Okay,
if not both of them. They usually do their mixed game. So both of them are on the they're on the same team and they can talk about them.
Yeah.
So what's happened recently is since I started watching 3 years ago, the heroes and villains. So Ben and Anna Lee clearly are the heroes.
Right. So who's their villains?
So on the men's side, there was a partnership of a guy named Matt and another guy named Riley. So Ben's brother also plays.
Is he good or he's cool?
He does
nepotism, or he's actually good.
It's such a hard question to answer because I do think that he's. So pickleball is sort of a weird sport because there is a line like painted on the ground And you do have to serve it when you're on, you have to serve cross court.
Diagonally.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's why the line is there. But it doesn't mean like this is my block and that's your block.
Oh, so I can run to either side.
You can run anywhere you want to run.
So I could technically, even if it's 2-on-2, I could be the only one hitting the ball.
You can hit every ball.
Oh, okay. Whereas tennis is not like that, right?
Which in lies how mixed works in pickleball.
So I could be like, bitch, just stay over there. And I could just go crazy.
And that's what they do a lot of the times.
Even with Ben and...
Yes. And the thing is, they interview her because people are like, the fuck is this? And they interview her and they're like, she's like, no. I know what I'm here for.
Which is what?
They're going to try to hit me every ball. Because I'm the female, they are both going to hit me
Ben
every
is
ball.
wearing himself out trying to move out the way, bitch. Ah!
Well, I mean, there is a lot of, it's a little more complicated. If you're watching, it's a little more complicated than that.
I simplified it too. Okay, I oversimplified it.
But it is, I mean, it's
right there. Ah!
It's a strategy. It's a strategic move. Anyway, you'll have to watch one just to like get the, it'll make more sense if you like watch one of their games. But anyway, so Colin, the brother, he sort of plays in that similar way where everybody's trying to hit the ball to Colin. And it's not that he's not good. It's just Ben is so good.
Okay.
Like Ben is so, even now that more and more high-level athletes have been coming to pickleball and they're challenging him athletically.
But strategy
they're not challenging him pickleball-wise. They're challenging him because they're faster.
And they're agile.
They can hit harder. I mean, things like that. But mindset, moving the ball around, the chess strategy of the game, there's nobody anywhere near him.
Lordy.
But wins-wise, other people are winning medals. And he is losing from time to time. But here's the thing. Roger Federer lost all the time.
Yeah. Serena's won. Lost, excuse me.
Serena lost all the time. Yeah. Still the GOAT. But anyway, but on the women's side, so Ben used to be like I think he went on, don't quote me on the exact number, but he went on a winning streak in singles. So just by himself, he won 264 matches in a row. No loss.
Hey.
No losses. 260, we'll just say 260. It was like
216 or 260?
260. Dang. 260 matches. I'll look back and make sure that's right. But I know it's at least 200.
Yeah.
We'll just say 200. We'll just say 200. He won 200
plus matches,
pro matches, singles in a row before he finally lost.
Dang. I just been through the fucking racket at him hitting him upside. Well, fuck you then.
Yeah. But that was, so now Anna Lee on the women's side, she's like rarely ever loses.
There's not a female that's close to her skill level?
There's one female. Well, I'll say two. There's two females. The problem is they're getting close.
But not quite. No cigar.
But one of them is Annalee's partner.
Oh, so.
And the other one is Annalee's partner when the first girl needs a break.
Oh.
Because they take breaks, they'll like she'll take 2 months off. Yeah. Like, her partner now is about to get married, and so she's going to take like a month off, and so this other girl's going to be her partner.
But I these two bitches, you can't fuck with me.
But I think that the other girl is Anna. Her name is also Anna Bright.
These are white women, right?
Anna is Asian.
Really?
I think.
Not that I know
She's
plethora
like
of Asian. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know a plethora of Asian people. I've never met no Asian Anna.
I've met an Asian Hannah.
Really?
Yeah.
Fair
and
enough.
she, when I met her, American. Listen. So it was Chocolate Swirl's roommate.
That fits.
One year. And so I go to meet her, and he goes, don't forget when you walk in, she's Asian. Even though I think her name was Hannah. I think it was Hannah. Anyway, Hannah with an H.
What was her name supposed to be? Ming? Like what?
Well, he goes, I think it's because he knows that I react on my face.
Yeah. They say, bitch, don't go in there act fool.
And I
her name's Hannah, but she's
like, Hi, Hannah. I'm Kirk. It's nice to meet you.
That tells everything. You told yourself like you didn't already go
And
through
she
this.
said,
Your face is snitching right now.
And I look at her, and she looks full Asian, and she goes, "Oh my God, hi."
White as fuck.
And I went, "It's so nice to meet you."
How your face telling you 20 years later? What the fuck? Sir, you've already met this
I
woman.
know what happened just
yes.
now. Oh, yeah.
You said like she walked in
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Oh,
Hi, Hannah.
yeah. Oh.
But I think the white girl accent probably
Oh,
killed
my
it for you.
God.
What'd you want her to say? What you want? You want shit fried rice? Like, what'd you expect her to sound like?
I just didn't expect her to sound like
A valley girl.
a valley girl.
Oh, okay. I can see. Oh, you expect like just.
And I think he like prepped me for this,
And you
and
still
I
wasn't
still
ready.
went.
Snitching ass face. That's the name of this episode. Snitching ass face.
But I'm like, oh, how do you say? But anyway, so Anna Bright, but for a while, her partner was the villain.
Wow.
Annalee's partner, her female partner,
Wow.
because she played against her.
Well, hell, they got to play against each other at some point.
Right? But it
Venus
used to
and
be
Serena played each other. They were siblings.
There was a year, maybe more, maybe a year and a half, where every mixed doubles final, you can go back and look at this, is Ben and Annalee
playing against their
versus Riley and Catherine,
which is their partners.
So Riley is sort of the antithesis of Ben. He's the villain. Him and Matt. And Catherine, Annalee used to play with her mom, and then her mom got hurt. So Catherine became her new partner. Her mom was really good. I think her mom's still good. Okay. But I think Annalee and Catherine have done so. They've only lost once. They've done so well.
Like, Mom, you just chill. I got you.
I think the mom's sort of like, I really enjoy coaching, and I really enjoy like cheering my daughter on.
That's cool. Yeah, just watch.
And I think her and Annalee are going to do like some small tournaments that don't count against anything.
Just to have
just to have that time together. But anyway, they just did the U.S. Open together and won it for the women's. But anyway, for a year and a half, like if you're watching, you're of course rooting on Ben and Annalee. They're the best. Right. And so if you're rooting them on, the people across the net, what are you going to do for them? They're the villain.
That's like football. Tom Brady was...
But also, Riley sort of has an attitude problem. And Matt did too. Matt does too. He still does.
Probably doesn't help that. But
yeah.
It's like Tom Brady, though. Tom Brady, when they were first winning, was like, hell yeah. And then after that third or fourth Super Bowl, he was like, fuck that motherfucker. He became the villain.
What's that quote?
You live long enough to become the villain.
Die hero.
You die hero, or you live long enough to
live long enough to become villain. I think that's very true.
I do too.
I think that's very true in a lot of things.
Tiger has lived too long. He's now the villain.
Well, because he didn't retire.
No, because he kept on doing all that dumb shit.
But I think it's because he didn't retire.
And he kept doing dumb shit. Like nobody cared that he was a cheater. We found this motherfucker's a sex addict, which I don't care. But that shit, you getting in all these dumbass scandals. You getting caught up with bitches from like the gas station. These white bitches, white bitches from the local gas. Like these ain't model bitches. These is like your redneck hillbilly white chicks from gas stations and like Shoney's and Quincy's and shit. Dude, you're a billionaire. What the fuck are you doing with these? If you're gonna get caught cheating, at least be with some bad bitches, you know what I'm saying? Some super fire ass women. He getting caught by like Becky down the street.
Do you think there's a reason?
That's his type.
I have an idea. I don't think it's his type.
I bet that it ain't been getting caught with no black women.
I don't think it's his. Okay, so
he also don't have to claim to be black anyway. But whatever.
So wait. So here's what
he's a villain.
So I used to years ago. I've since sort of learned. Years ago, I would be like, why would anybody ever cheat on Beyonce,
sir? Because she's busy.
What I mean is,
she got shit to do.
What I mean is, like, why would anybody cheat on Halle Berry?
Because she's busy.
But what I'm saying is, I think I know the answer. I think that there is...
less attractive women massage your ego.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But they also are willing to do other things.
Yeah, Beyonce got shit to do. She got to rehearse and sing and record, and she ain't sucking no dick on. Like, she got shit to do.
I think it's easier for these men to ask these women that aren't billionaires to do stuff.
Yeah, because if I'm a woman, I'm a billionaire. Bitch, we equal. I ain't got to suck no dick. Well, then I'm going to go find somebody who will.
Okay, this might just be me. Ladies, I don't care how much money I have.
Gay. I'm going to suck a little dick.
I'm going to suck it.
I knew where that was going. Y'all gonna fuck over. I'm fucking like dick. Gay as fuck. Hero.
Just call me a hero.
Clearly a hero for your community, sir.
But I don't understand that on any level.
Because when women got shit going on, they ain't trying to suck no dick.
I'm busy. I find some time. Do you know what I mean, though? My thing is, why wouldn't you want to experience all of it?
Because Beyonce has shit to do. Rihanna has shit. Well, Rihanna seems like she'll suck a little dick. Rihanna seems like she just cool as a motherfucker. She smoked weed in there, well, not during pregnancy, but like she comes from like she.
Let's clarify that.
Yeah, she smoked weed while she was pregnant. I didn't say that. No,
Skillet doesn't say that.
No, I've heard stories of like podcast people have hung out with her. She's normal. She's like filthy.
I've heard that about Miley as well.
Oh, for real? That's cool. But yeah, they say Rihanna acts
She's
normal.
very down to earth.
Yeah, she's got lots of money, but she's not, I'm better than you. And they say she acts normal. Yeah. Beyonce is drinking out of titanium straws. Ma'am, if you spent the last 30 years drinking out of regular-ass plastic straws, I can assure you them titanium straws are not going to keep you alive longer. Yeah. They're just straws.
I wonder, so between me and you, I wonder, there's no way that Beyonce could have any normalcy in her life.
She could.
There's no way she could go to the grocery store. There's no way that she could do.
Regular people don't go to the grocery store now. Hell, it's all delivery.
I'm thinking about starting to do that.
We get the shit. We get Walmart delivery.
How much is it?
To pay for it?
Like, is it extra?
I think it's like.
I've been thinking about doing the pickup.
That's free.
That is free?
Yeah, that's free.
Okay.
But if you're going to do that, I mean, if I'm going to take the time to drive to Wally World.
I thought about doing it as a job.
Yeah, they pay for that. It's pretty good.
No. I thought about going to Wally World and being like, I'd like a job as like a shopper.
Yeah, you can do that.
I thought about it.
Yeah, you can sign up for that.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if I will yet.
I'll put this
comment below if you think I should.
She can't go to the grocery store and the mall and shit like that. But there's some normal shit she can do. Now, I'm not saying it's this long list of shit, but there is certain shit that she can do that's somewhat normal. She can still go on vacation. She doesn't work a normal job either. Yeah. So how much normalcy do you expect? She doesn't class. She's not a teacher. Yeah. See what I'm saying? So
she teaches the children a bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though.
Listen, she don't know much about algebra, but she knew 1 + 1 = 2.
Hey, but I'm just saying she also doesn't work a normal job, so she doesn't. Yeah. There's only so much normalcy you can have, and I'm pretty sure.
I feel like Rihanna, for some reason,
she seems normal.
She has
normalcy,
but she has the ability to do it.
Rihanna or Beyonce?
Rihanna.
I think some of it is a choice. Obviously, Rihanna is not walking around Six Flags and motherfuckers hoarding her. But she does seem to do normal shit. Beyonce seems like, I'm Beyonce, bitch, and I don't do normal shit.
Yeah.
And that's a choice. I'm not.
Do you know that I met somebody that only knew Serena Williams because she was in a Beyonce video?
I can believe it.
And I went.
That's weird, but.
I was like.
That's odd.
Really? And they were like, yeah. They were like, of course, obviously, once I saw her, I looked her up and I was like, oh my God, she's amazing. Yeah. But she was like,
Beyonce might be a little bit of a villain, especially her Beehive. To her Beehive, she's a superhero. But to some people, they probably
think she's a villain? I feel like we're all a villain to somebody. There's somebody out there that thinks I'm a villain.
I tell my kids that shit all the time. I've told a few people when it comes to war.
What is it good for?
No, to other countries, we're the bad guys. But to our country, everybody else is the bad guy. We nosy as fuck.
Well, it's sort of like if you are on the side of Palestine,
I don't really understand all that, but go ahead.
I don't fully understand
Yeah,
it.
so I don't even pretend to
it's
act.
between the Israelis and the Palestinians.
Is it Israelis?
I don't know.
I thought it was
Whatever.
Russia?
No.
Whoever the fuck
No,
it is.
that's
with
Ukraine.
There you
Russia
go.
and
Oh, you're
Ukraine.
talking about something else. Okay, my bad. I was thinking of Russia.
I mean, I might be dumb on the Russia-Ukraine thing, but Russia just invaded.
That's
Like,
what I thought.
I don't think you can be the hero when you're the invader.
No. You just if somebody
Like
busted
you were
here
just
to
like
take your house,
y'all are
yeah.
in the way, and we'd like
We want
some of that
land.
land.
Yeah. It's just land.
You're the villain.
Yeah.
But like Palestine, if you're on the side of Palestine, then
What they got going on?
that's the whole thing of war in the Middle East. Like
Is that
that's
the thing that DJ
been it.
Khaled was getting crucified for not saying something? Oh yeah, because they were saying Drake is Jewish. He didn't say shit about it, and DJ Khaled, I believe, is Palestinian, and he didn't say anything about it. They were kind of and like French Montana. I believe he's somewhere ethnically is from
I mean,
somewhere.
Drake's from Canada.
He's also Jewish though, and if you're Jewish, you must say something about Israel. But haven't they been having
so
that war
dumb.
since they became countries?
Before we were ever even thought of.
So why do we need to say something about it? That's them. Let them do it then. If you and your neighbor got
You
beef,
heard it here first.
I can mind my business. Y'all figure that shit out.
We have enough stuff to figure out here.
Homelessness,
Oh my God, it's getting
poverty.
bad. It's getting bad. And the thing is, I don't care what anybody says. Again, this is not a political podcast. It's not a political problem. It is
It's a
a
societal-
United States
yeah.
problem. Like we need to fix this regardless
We don't
of
give a fuck about that.
which
We give
political party
30
gets
billion
credit
to
for it.
another country that don't give a fuck about us, but won't drop $1 for this homeless community.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so but I think like
Nature's own, baby.
I think almost not that our brains have been trained to think in that way, but I think anytime you take somebody's side,
You're the bad
you're
guy to the
not
other
taking
side.
the
Yeah.
other. Even like
Can you be Switzerland?
I can.
I can.
I think that is a person. I think Switzerland is a personality type.
Is it?
I don't see. If I think you're a villain, it's because I have a list of actions that I've watched you do.
I have proof.
Well, not necessarily
A CC.
proof. I have stuff from my view that I
validates you're
witnessed
a villain,
happened that says
You're the bad guy.
this makes you the bad guy in this situation.
No, there's people I know.
Outside of this situation, you may be the best person alive. But
Nope.
in this particular situation, you are not on the right side
No,
of this.
I have people that are
You're
villains
you're on the villain side of this.
just based on work. The young lady she ain't young. The old lady we was talking about earlier, she is a villain. That bitch is a super villain. That bitch is a super villain.
What's her superpower?
Being nasty nice.
Yeah. Because she's a
super-
bitch.
Yeah, that bitch is a super villain.
And she'll sit there quiet as a mouse and bitch.
And act like she's so sweet. She's a super villain.
Oh yeah.
So that's her all the time.
She's a victim white woman.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
See, she's a villain, at least in my
Oh, yeah.
story. But everybody else that has
In mine too.
exactly
She's
everybody
a
who has interacted with her
Yeah.
labels her the villain.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know.
She's that woman. She's that person that I'm like, I don't trust you for nothing.
Fuck no.
I don't trust you as a human being, and I don't trust you as a queer. Because
You vote for Trump.
you'd as soon see me burn before you would let me do anything
Yeah,
in
she
this
looks
life.
like I voted for Trump.
Not even that.
She does. And if you want to vote for Trump, that's cool. I don't care. I haven't voted since Obama's second term. No, I'm lying. I did vote for. Did I vote for Biden? No, I voted for Obama twice. I voted for Bill Clinton in elementary school when I was a kid and we took one in class. And
Oh my God.
so I
that was
voted
forever.
2.5 times. And I've been able to vote for 20 years.
I turned 18.
In 80
Don't say when it was.
long time ago.
But I was 20
Okay.
before when I turned 20, that was the first. Well,
We're both 84.
but when I turned 20, that later
was the
that
first
year
time you could
was
vote.
the first time that I was eligible to vote for president.
So I was
Because
probably-
we were in the 4 years of somebody's presidency when I was 18.
Oh, yeah, because if you do the 4-year math, we're both 84, 16. I'm just doing it for because I'm a retard. 84 plus 16 would have been 2000. And then Yeah, because 2 years into
2004.
would have been 2002, which is when you can't really vote. So
Correct. So 2004 was the first time I could ever vote.
Yeah. I voted 2.5 times in my life. Y'all can talk shit to me. I don't care. I ain't that person. To vote.
I've tried to tell my dad on multiple occasions, like, you can believe whatever you want to believe, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Our world. Okay, so rabbit hole just really quickly.
Well, I'll give you
about villains.
I'll give you quick ones. I voted for Obama twice. He's black. I'm black. I just voted for him. I don't really know. I didn't know none of his politics. He's black. I'm black. I'm like Ari Spears said. He's black. I'm black. I'm voting for the black guy.
I mean, there's a lot of people that I hear that are like, I'm white and Trump's white, and he talks like I talk, and I go, yes, he sure does.
Yeah, absolutely. But all of them have been white besides one.
So. Correct. Nah.
Yeah. Even the other candidates that lost. I don't think there's ever been another black guy to run,
Mitch,
right?
Though. Mitch? Was that his name?
Mitch McConnell?
They called him Mittens. Anyway, he was it. I don't even think his party even liked him.
I don't think Trump's party likes him. I don't think they do.
I think they're afraid of him.
I do too.
Here's why I think they're afraid of him. I don't think that people realize there is don't tune out yet, because I'm going to go to this other thing that's more fun. I don't think that people realize, like, this group of followers, and I'm saying the word followers because there is a religion of Trump, and there are followers of that religion to where Trump has literally said out loud and has posted it on his own Twitter when he had one. The people that follow me, I could shoot someone and they would still follow me.
They would.
That's a direct quote.
Yeah.
Just FY. Anyway.
Everybody flipped off this political ass episode.
That follower, no. That group of followers, like, you're going to be the crazy people that are like, let's just make him dictator.
Pretty much.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what people don't realize. Like, you can vote for that party because you like that party, but I need you to also remember,
it's 4 years of whoever
4 years from now, if he does get back in, 4 years from now, remember this moment when I said he's going to try to be the dictator, and his group of followers are going to be like, yeah, sounds great. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and mark that down today. So anyway,
pretty much.
Heroes
and villains, baby.
So heroes and villains. So I was watching this. One of the guys that I watch on YouTube. He is a bodybuilder.
Okay.
And so recently he's had like a couple of, I'm going to call them episodes, but they're just videos.
Okay. He says so not
videos. Because I'm sure there's going to be, like, as YouTube has become more of this thing where a lot of these content creators are making mini TV shows.
Yeah, I follow a couple of them. The guy Fenarios, he has, like, they're called series, but TV shows. Yeah, they're funny as fuck. Yeah. I want to make one.
He went to, because his whole thing is like health and fitness and food and betterment of the body. We'll just say that. And so one of the ones I watched today, actually, before you got here, he went to Camden, New Jersey. Now, I used to live near Camden.
Really?
So.
Oh, okay. My bad.
This was a lot of years ago. I missed my turn.
Ended up in Camden.
And I ended up in Camden. And let me just say, that was.
Oh, because Atlantic City's in Jersey.
Yeah, the most heartbreaking 5 minutes of
poverty?
My life. Everything was. Again, this was years ago. Everything, like, the buildings either didn't have windows or had boarded up windows.
Damn.
I didn't really see anybody. I think we saw one person the whole time, and it was clearly like a homeless person just, like, existing.
Dang.
And again, we were only in there for like 3 roads, maybe like a block, and we got back out.
Damn.
So anyway, where I lived was near Camden. And so, of course, Camden, it comes up as a topic. And it's very poor. Turns out in 2012, it was named the United States poorest city.
Damn, that ain't cute.
Which was around the time that I went.
Yeah, it was a bit accurate.
Yeah, and I went, accurate.
Yeah.
So anyway,
out here.
so the title of this video was something to the effect of where there's no fitness. Like the town where fitness forgot or something like that. Everybody's title, tries to be catchy or whatever. So I watched it because I liked the YouTuber. And so I click on it. It turns out it's Camden. So since 2012, when they were named the poorest city, bless their hearts, they've tried to change some things around. And it actually has gotten a little bit better.
So they pressure wash some of the buildings?
Well, I don't know about. Well, they've gotten a few companies to come in, create more jobs, with more people working.
So now who's the new poorest city? I'm just playing.
I don't know who number 2 was. But anyway, so he goes in and the video starts with him saying according to
Wikipedia,
the internet,
Google, yeah.
Camden, there's only one gym here. When I go on Google Maps and I hit gym or fitness center or whatever, one comes up for the entire city of Camden.
Okay. If I'm broke, bitch, I'm not trying to work out.
And he's sitting there and you're looking at where he's sitting on the video and I'm like, I think I've been there.
Was it Planet Fitness or something? Oh,
No.
2012. Okay, never mind.
No. Well, the video is from this year.
It should be a Planet Fitness.
I don't know. At the time of recording,
right.
I don't know when he recorded. See, the problem is with a lot of these videos, it's very possible that he went there September of 2023 and
he just put
through
it out.
editing and his timeline of releasing videos. Now in 2024, it's that video's turn to be released.
Oh, gotcha. Because I just dropped the interview in real time when y'all see this last week. And I recorded it 2 months ago. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Transparency.
Yeah.
The first episode that Gabby and I ever recorded for Petty with Good Intentions, it was not released until 8 months later.
It was 8 months?
It was 6,
Seriously?
7 months. Yeah. It was because I kept going. At a certain point, none of our topics are going to make any sense if y'all don't release it.
Oh, okay, I got you. I was so lost. Okay.
So anyway, if you go back and look at that timeline, let's say it says June 2022. Well, we recorded that December of 2021.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So and that was just a callback example. So if you want to go watch it, go for it. So a lot of YouTubers will do that. They and they've done it for so long that their stuff that they're filming today will be released 6 months from now. So anyway,
TV shows do that, so I can't knock it.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm not 100% sure on the date, but anyway, so he goes back and I'm looking and I'm going, yeah, there's those buildings. Yeah, that pretty much is what I remember of Camden. And he goes, and that's the gym. And I'm going, what's the gym? I'm looking, I'm zooming in on the screen.
Can't even tell what the fuck
and I'm like,
about.
oh, it does have a barbell. I do see the barbell. Oh, okay. And he goes in, loves it. Everybody there, so nice.
So it's a nice
It's
gym.
these huge guys that are so nice. They're so welcoming. They're they're letting him interview them. They've got the same little, clip-on microphones.
I hate those. People will go and do YouTube content that's pranks. But everybody has on a wireless microphone.
Yeah. Well,
it's not a prank if everybody has a microphone.
If you put the microphone on, and also they had to sign a release for you to put their image on there. So anyway, you may have pranked them and then convinced them to sign the release. Fine. Yeah. But anyway, so they ended up doing this interview, and actually one of the guys takes him through Camden. It's I'll show you Camden.
I'll show you the broke ass town we live in.
But I think it was because he's this guy has millions of followers. Yeah. People are going to see this, and the word's going to get out there even more. Yeah. Because I hate to jump on the train of the news is, but the news has gotten a little whack-jawed,
a little skeptical. They've created,
and so a lot of these YouTubers who might also be skeptical. Just saying, this guy in particular, I don't think so. He seems normal.
Okay.
But a lot of my news comes from YouTube because it's a person literally standing in Camden, interviewing a resident of Camden,
right,
talking about Camden,
right, not being incentivized to shit all over Camden,
right.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so he like goes into the grocery store, and there's the size of this couch is their fresh vegetables. Like that's it. It's like 2 shelves.
So it's like a market. It ain't even a grocery store.
No. It is the grocery store of Camden. And it's this many vegetables, and then it's a huge Walmart size, Food Line size. Whatever.
Green Walmart, not blue Walmart.
Yes, Walmart Market.
Yeah.
Size, and it's just canned food, boxed food, junk food,
Preservatives
candy.
everywhere.
And this is it. This is all they have to choose from. And it's the only one. So if you're poor and you want fruits and vegetables this size,
You got to pay it, whether you can.
how do you
afford
get
it
to
or not.
it?
Yeah.
You don't have enough money for a car. So anyway, so that's how this whole video went. I'll send it to you because I think you would really like it. Like from a videography perspective, I think you would really like how they did the interviews. You could tell like they were like, I'm going to ask you questions. Let's move to where we're both on the camera. Like, you know what I mean? You could tell it wasn't like, oh, and here's Joe.
Oh, like some bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the news sometimes does. So anyway.
Right. It was like, let's sit down. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was, you could clearly tell they were lit, you know, and the camera person, and they were standing like, sort of like we're looking at each other, but we're also turned to our camera.
Hello.
Camera one.
And camera such and such.
So anyway, but I think videography, I think you would actually like some of his stuff.
I'll give it
So
to you.
I'll send it to you. But he also went to this other place, Nikawa, Nicoya. It was voted like a blue area. Blue, the colors were not based on political parties. Don't cancel. Keep listening. The blue meant health.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I think black was like, or green. Green was like bad health, like preservatives. Like Camden was green and this place was blue.
Oh, okay.
But what happened was they got voted in 92. In 1992, they were named a blue area. In 93, Burger King moved there. In 95, McDonald's was last. There was one more, there was another fast food chain. And so now they have like a generational split where the older generation eats like they did blue. Right. And the younger generation has learned Burger King, McDonald's, and I can't remember the other.
Like a Wendy's or something to that effect.
So we'll just say Wendy's. It wasn't Wendy's, but we'll say Wendy's. And so then Costa Rica, it was in Costa Rica. Oh, okay. It was a town in Costa Rica called Nicoya or something like that. Anyway.
Their homegrown food is much better than the fast food.
Oh my God. So anyway, so this guy, same guy, he goes out into Costa Rica, like outside of the city. He goes into the country.
The locals.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Out of the touristy area. Yeah. And all these people are living blue, you know, not green. The main city is like cars, traffic, smog, and then right outside the city is still blue. They're living blue. Right. You know, gardens, growing their own food. They're, you know, blah blah blah, whatever. So anyway, I just thought like how interesting. And in that video, the man in the country is going, the city's evil. I mean, they're evil. They're living the green life, and it's evil.
Choices.
Do you know what I mean? And he's going, you know, he was like, he said, I think he was 53.
Look healthy as shit.
He goes, my grandpa, and points at this man. He goes, yeah, he's 102.
Yeah, healthy shit.
But anyway, so I thought like, I'm watching this video and I'm going to have to watch this again. Because what I liked about it was not necessarily, the good and evil part was funny. But what I liked about it was it made me realize I think I'm on the right path. So hear me out. So their big thing was
We got about 10 minutes of video on that one. that one runs on battery.
Left?
Yes.
We'll wrap it up. We'll wrap it up. We'll wrap it up. Sorry.
45 minutes story, bitch. Kill yourself.
Sorry.
That one will die.
I haven't been talking in a while. Can you tell? Nobody's been talking to me. I've been running alone.
What?
It's just been me.
Oh, what the hell? All right, next episode we will figure that out.
Only sometimes walks. Which is fine. I mean, whatever.
Shade, as he walks in the background.
No, I just meant like, I started running with my running buddy.
Why he stopped? No,
he found love, and I'm happy for him.
I'll tell him bring that bitch out there too.
I know.
I'm not calling his girl a bitch. I'm just saying she can participate as well.
I know. But he found love, and I'm so excited for him. So anyway, all that to say, like, it just died.
I told you. He gonna scoot over to my camera.
We'll join cameras.
Come on.
Listen.
An hour and 15 minutes in. I'm gonna keep going.
I'm sorry. The time flew by. So anyway, it just made me realize, like part of their thing was this community. And I think that even for me, I was sitting there like realizing like that even ties into.
I'm gonna text the time so I know when to flip it to full screen.
Well, it even there are Facebook has sort of opened up this world where I'm like, oh, I like you as a human being, but I hate Facebook you.
Holy.
I'm like, I hate Facebook you. I need to not be your friend on Facebook.
Mine?
Not you specifically. But there's a few people that I play pickleball with, and I'm like,
you don't like their Facebook personality.
I'm like, I really wish I didn't see your Facebook.
Yes.
I still like you as a human being.
I've seen people like that. Not political shit, but just human beings.
All kinds of stuff. Yeah. No. All kinds of stuff. But anyway, all of it just made me realize like what's making this group of people live blue and live these long it shows this 102-year-old man, and he's living life like he doesn't look like Joe.
That's what I'm saying.
He doesn't look like Joe. He doesn't look like Trump. Like he doesn't look like this decrepit old man. Like he looks like he could be sitting here and go on a walk with us. Like, you know what I mean? But a lot of it was this concept of community, caring for each other. And I think that's what we're going to have to find a way back to that. We're going to have to realize politically, sports, just because we don't pull for the same team doesn't mean we can't hang out at the bar together and share a mozzarella sticks or whatever.
Nice Bud Light.
But a lot of that, I think, politically is we're going to have to realize, like, regardless of what you vote for, we're really it. Like, if you're watching this video now that it's camera 2, just one, unfortunately, there's becoming a very large separation between the people that govern us and us, the people. And we are unfortunately falling into this trap that they want us to, where we're splitting ourselves so that they remain just doing what they're already doing.
The rich are getting richer, the poor is getting poorer. 100%.
And I think maybe I'm getting hopeful, like things like pickleball. It's bringing people like, she who owns a restaurant. One day she was just like, she posted on Facebook. She was like, think about all the friends that you have because of pickleball and really think, would you be friends in real life outside of pickleball if you had not met through pickleball? And I'm going, no, there's a lot of us that are like that. Like, I'm like, how else would we have met? But anyway, all that to say, I think
I'm going to go for another 30 minutes. One camera, bitch.
Anyway, all that to say, I think us coming together is what made them blue. Like this sense of community. And I think that's why I'm on the right path, because I'm back in my community.
You can stay in the camera. I'm not tripping.
I'm also still trying to defatten. And I just realized in your camera, I'm much closer, so I look fat as fuck. So I'm going to sit back like this.
Nature of the beast.
So anyway, we have Instagram, Nosey with Good Intentions.
Yeah, we're going 2 hours, motherfucker. Fuck that shit.
If you're still watching, thanks. We have email us. We'd love to hear from somebody. We love a good email. noseysgoodintentions@gmail.com. We also have here on YouTube, if you're watching, it's now just camera 2. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you're notified every time we upload a new video. We also have Snapchat, Nosey Podcast, right? Mm-hmm. And TikTok, Nosey with Good Intentions.
Yeah, I won't push it on there, but yeah, it's on there. It exists.
I still haven't went on there yet. I need to, though. Maybe this will be our moment. TikTok. I'm not anti-TikTok. I think I'm burnt out.
On TikTok? You ain't been on there yet.
I think I'm burnt out on Facebook. I think I'm burnt out on Instagram. Like, I don't even really, like, Facebook sends me all these notifications. And so I genuinely have been going on there to hit happy birthday for people.
I don't wish people happy birthday if I didn't know it in real life. I will hit the like and I will keep moving.
I hit happy birthday.
No,
I'm just doing it for this 1 year.
If I don't know your birthday without the notification of social media, you will not get a happy birthday from me.
Oh, God.
I don't mean it as a mean thing.
If you're not on my calendar, your birthday doesn't
exist.
Think
about it. Take it 10 minutes.
You're the villain.
I don't give a fuck. You take 15 years ago, or whenever Facebook was started, you go right before then. You had to know people's birthday in real life. So no, I'm not wishing you happy birthday if I didn't know it in real life.
Yeah.
The only reason I know your birthday is because Facebook told me your birthday. You will get a like, and I keep on going.
Yeah.
That's all.
I think I'm just burnt out. If you're not, I'm happy for you.
Hey.
I haven't really been playing pickleball either. I think I'm burnt out on it too. Anyway, that'll be another episode. So we also have X, Nosey Good. I'm burnt out, but you should follow us on all of our social medias.
Lordy. Is that all of it?
I think that's all of them.
Thank you for listening to our nosy nonsense.
See you next time.